What's going on, guys? Doing another video here on the triple Qs. If you've been watching any of my last 3 or 4 or 5 videos that I just put out, I had a stupid notification, bell or alert. It was highly annoying, and I didn't even realize that I was doing that. So I'm kind of making this video for 2 reasons. One, to give you guys an overview of the triple Qs. Two, to kind of test and see if when I play this back, if I got rid of that, that little notification bell that was popping up. But anyways, just to get into the triple Qs here, I like the way that we closed up $2.31, up 0.5%, 368.94. Currently trading a little bit down after hours. Futures are a little bit down right now, about 48 points, which is pretty much flat when you look at the futures from an overall big perspective, which is completely fine. But tomorrow is going to be a very, very significant day for the Nasdaq 100. We're going to kind of see, where the overall market stands. And what I mean by that is we are very, very close to, and we did close right beneath the 50-day moving average. And, for me, that I am looking to short stocks underneath supply of the 50-day moving average, and I'm looking to long stocks above the 50-day moving average. So with that being said, has there been long plays on some tech stocks when the triple Qs was underneath the 50-day moving average? Of course. Just like you're going to have bounces when the stocks are below, you're going to have dips when the stocks are above. But the overall market sentiment is going to be short-sided as an overall macro picture versus long-sided if it's above the 50-day moving average. So this price here of 369.50 is the area that I'm looking at here. If I kind of zoom in, you can see here, big gap and go for 2 days here, a little bit of a gap here on this open off the linear regression channel 50. What I'm looking for here is a confirmation of the 50-day moving average. Any close above the 50-day moving average, I'm going to expect a lot of the stocks in the tech space in the Nasdaq 100 to start getting pulled up above supply and potentially giving us this next leg going into the fourth quarter. The only thing I don't like about big gaps is that anytime we have big gap ups, normally that's an area where we're going to come back down, test and fill. Any gap normally gets filled. So that gap here is going to be coming down to about the 10-day moving average, about 360, between 360 and 362.90. 362, 363 area. So if we do get stuffed into this supply zone here, the 50-day moving average, and we start to trade back down lower, kind of chop around and then make another leg lower, we can expect to fill this gap down here at 360. I think once we close this gap down here at 360, if we close this gap down here at 360, I think once we figure out a base down here, that's going to be the next leg higher. If we don't confirm, it's all about tomorrow and Tuesday. Do we confirm this 50-day moving average here in the next couple of trading days? If we do, I think that we can see a little bit of a leg higher here to potentially test this 373.90. That's going to take us to the upper Bollinger Band here, and then in between this 374 area, we have room to 378. So we're going to have plenty of opportunities for a lot of trades. There's a lot of setups to the long side that look fantastic. We are going to need a little bit of market participation going forward. And that market participation is going to be confirming this 50-day moving average. So definitely let's keep this on watch. Okay, if you play the triple Qs, let's look for 369 somewhere. Let's see what the options are going for here. Okay, if we play some weeklies, October 22nd, price 368. Let's get down here. 368 is looking around $353, $3.53, slightly right out the money, 291. If we do go in the money at 367.50 or even 367, a little high here at $4.20. So, market is telling us here, just based off the options chain, market is telling us that the move can be strong. Definitely want to keep that in mind. I definitely don't want to be shorting anything right now. Even if we do get rejected, I don't want to be shorting just yet. We kind of want to let a few days play out. But if we are looking to play the break of the 50-day moving average, let's look right in here at these 367 to 366 strikes. I think that the 367, 366 strikes would do us fairly well on the premium side as far as not getting the time decay and everything eaten up on that, because if we do continue to run, we are looking at 370, 371, 372, all the way realistically up here to 374. So those options contracts can move a pretty penny. And we just kind of want to look for, you know, absolute stop loss below 366.50 if you are looking at it from a swing trade perspective. If we kind of go into the hourly chart here, if we do look to come back down and back test support, we can let's look to play something off of 367.09, even 366.50 area. That would be the 50-day on the 1 hour time frame. Obviously to the long side, 369.50. Guys, write these numbers down, okay? Write these numbers down. 369.50 to the top side, bounce 366.50 to the bounce side here. If we get this bounce off of this 366.50, let's look for those 366, 365 in that area strike prices to kind of retest 369, and then we want to sell into this 369, hold a runner depending on how many contracts you get. Maybe let's say you get 2, 3 contracts depending on what you can afford. You know, definitely sell 1, 2 into that strength and then hold a runner, because if we do break that, we will be breaking the 50-day moving average on the daily time frame too, and we're going to have another 2 to 3 points to run after that. So just kind of keep that in mind. I hope that buzzing, clicking sound is kind of gone. If it's not, I'm going to have to tinker around and kind of see what exactly that notification bell is all about. But guys, join the Discord. That link is down in the description box below. If you're looking for a good trading system, good strategy, check out my website. I have 3 different plans. I have 2 different trading courses. I also have a daily watch list that I put out for all of my gold members, as well as a live market chat where you can kind of ask me questions on any particular trade. That is also in the description box below. If you're just a free member, come on down to the Discord. I have a free member section there with some good free plays as well. But until then, guys, I will see you guys all on the next video.